If you are considering BackBiome, the single most important thing you can do before buying is understand exactly what is inside the capsule, because the ingredients are where the real story is. Either the formula makes sense for its stated purpose or it does not. Today we are going through every ingredient in BackBiome, what each one is, what it is commonly associated with nutritionally, and why it has been included in a formula designed for back comfort and spinal health. This is for educational purpose only and not a medical advice. Always read the current product label and consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplement. Turmeric root extract and Boswellia serrata. The formula leads with two of the most researched anti-inflammatory botanicals in the supplement space. Turmeric root extract contains curcumin, the active compound most associated with supporting a healthy inflammatory response. Curcumin has been the subject of considerable research for its potential role in joint discomfort and systemic inflammation. In BackBiome, it targets the chronic low-grade inflammation that may contribute to back muscle tightness, nerve sensitivity, and spinal joint discomfort. Boswellia serrata is a resin extract from the Boswellia tree and has a long history of use in Ayurvedic wellness, particularly for joint health and mobility. Its active compounds, boswellic acids, have been studied for their potential to support joint mobility, reduce stiffness, and protect cartilage tissue. Together, turmeric and boswellia provide a layered botanical approach to inflammation management that targets back discomfort from two complementary pathways. Ginger root extract. Ginger root extract contributes both antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties to the formula. In supplement contexts, ginger is often included for its potential to complement other anti-inflammatory ingredients and provide additional antioxidant protection. Its inclusion in BackBiome is particularly relevant because of its dual role. It contributes to the formula's inflammation management on the musculoskeletal side and also supports digestive health, making it a bridge between the joint support and gut health dimensions of the formula. Glucosamine sulfate, chondroitin sulfate, and hyaluronic acid. These three ingredients form the core structural joint support layer of the formula. Glucosamine sulfate is a naturally occurring compound involved in cartilage formation and maintenance. As the body ages, natural glucosamine production declines, contributing to the thinning of cartilage in spinal joints and the increased friction and discomfort that follows. Supplementing glucosamine is one of the most widely used approaches in joint health nutrition. Chondroitin sulfate is a structural component of cartilage and works synergistically with glucosamine to support joint cushioning and reduce friction within the spinal vertebrae. The combination of glucosamine and chondroitin is one of the most studied pairs in joint supplement research. Hyaluronic acid supports hydration and lubrication within the joint spaces of the spine. Adequate joint lubrication is important for smooth, comfortable spinal movement. Hyaluronic acid may help the spine absorb physical impact more effectively and contribute to more comfortable bending, lifting, and everyday movement. MSM and Devil's Claw. Extract MSM, or methylsulfonyl methane, is an organic sulfur compound. Sulfur is a critical building block for connective tissues, including the ligaments and tendons that support spinal structure. MSM is associated with supporting connective tissue strength, reducing post-activity soreness, and helping maintain flexibility in the tissues surrounding the spine. It is a well-established ingredient in joint and recovery formulas. Devil's Claw extract is a traditional botanical from southern Africa with generations of use in wellness traditions for joint discomfort and back tension. It has been studied for its potential anti-inflammatory and pain-modulating properties. In BackBiome, Devil's Claw is included to help support reduced back tension, improved flexibility, and easier movement during everyday activities, including bending, standing, and lifting. Bromelain. Bromelain is a natural enzyme derived from pineapple. In supplement formulas targeting joint health and recovery, bromelain is included for its potential to support the body's natural tissue repair processes. It is also believed to support nutrient absorption, which may enhance the effectiveness of the other active ingredients in the BackBiome formula. Its inclusion as an enzyme component adds a recovery and absorption dimension that is not present in standard joint supplements. The probiotic complex, the unique element. The probiotic complex is the most distinctive and innovative element of the BackBiome formula. It is the ingredient that most clearly separates this product from conventional back supplements. The manufacturer draws on emerging research into what is sometimes called the gut spine axis. The concept is that the balance of the gut microbiome may influence systemic levels of inflammation throughout the body. An imbalanced or disrupted gut microbiome may contribute to elevated inflammatory signals that affect spinal nerves, muscle tension, and musculoskeletal comfort more broadly. By including a multi-strain probiotic complex to support gut microbiome balance, BackBiome attempts to address inflammation from an internal direction that most joint supplements completely ignore. The gut spine axis is an area of growing scientific interest, and while it is not yet a fully established clinical framework with definitive evidence, the emerging research provides a credible rationale for this inclusion. This is also where individual results may vary most. The impact of probiotic supplementation on systemic inflammation and back comfort will depend significantly on the current state of each user's gut microbiome, their diet, their lifestyle, and a range of personal health factors. Magnesium, glycinate, and vitamin D. 3. Magnesium glycinate is a highly bioavailable form of magnesium associated with muscle relaxation, nerve function, and sleep quality. Magnesium deficiency is relatively common in adults and has been linked to muscle tension, cramping, and disrupted sleep. In the context of back health, supporting muscle relaxation through adequate magnesium may reduce the muscle tension that contributes to back tightness and discomfort. Vitamin D3 is a fat-soluble vitamin with well-established roles in calcium absorption, bone health, immune regulation, and musculoskeletal support. Research has associated vitamin D deficiency with increased risk of back pain, muscle weakness, and reduced bone mineral density. Its inclusion in BackBiome contributes to the formula's structural bone and musculoskeletal support layer. Looking at the BackBiome ingredient list as a whole, the formula covers multiple distinct but interconnected aspects of back health simultaneously. The anti-inflammatory botanical layer comes from turmeric, Boswellia, and ginger. The structural joint and cartilage support comes from glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid. The connective tissue and flexibility support comes from MSM and devil's claw. The tissue recovery and absorption support comes from bromelain. The gut-spine inflammation connection is addressed through the probiotic complex. Muscle relaxation is supported by magnesium glycinate. And bone and musculoskeletal health is covered by vitamin D3. This is a more comprehensive approach than most single-category back supplements. The complete formula has not been clinically trialed as a finished product, and results will vary between individuals. But the ingredient logic is coherent, and each component has nutritional associations relevant to the stated purpose. The full ingredient list and official website link are in the description below. Subscribe to Better Living Review for more detailed ingredient breakdowns and honest reviews. Always consult a healthcare professional before starting a new supplement.